Hello guys, it is me, Victoria. So, today I visited my aunt and uncle who were visiting. They weren't visiting me, but they were in town. And my mom was like, "Oh, you should meet them." I'm like, "Right. You understand me not at all because I have social anxiety." But at the same time, I'm like, "Wait, I thought I cured myself of social anxiety. Let's put this to the test." So I went to visit them, and at first it went well, but then it got kind of awkward because I was being awkward. And like when I first got there, I was like, yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Like I'm conversing naturally, but in the back of my head, I did have some negative thoughts running like, wow, awkward much, or way to be fake and do a fake laugh. They are thinking you're so unnatural right now. Stuff like that. But then when I left, I thought I was a bit awkward with my goodbyes. Probably very awkward. So when I came back, I wrote down my negative thoughts and I realized, listen, I need to practice accepting that I'm awkward, accepting that I'm not always smooth, because I'm holding myself to this standard of perfection. Same mistake I made before. I need to do the same thing that helped me before. The acceptance paradox. So I used the same technique as before, where I recorded my negative thoughts on my phone as if they truly were believing all the things I thought they might be thinking about me, like, wow, she's so awkward and stuff. Like, as if they truly thought, you are awkward. Could I accept that I acted awkward? And can I live with myself knowing that I'm a little bit awkward at times? So I don't know if I can accept it or not. I am going to see how I do responding to, sorry, to the thoughts that I recorded. You'll see, okay? So let's see if I can defend myself in a Zen way by simply accepting instead of fighting my own negative thoughts. So let's just try this out. So, Victoria, I just want to let you know, when you said goodbye to me, to us, you were extremely awkward. You realize that, right? You know, I do realize that. I actually was thinking about it myself after I left, that I probably was quite awkward. So yeah, I have to agree with you. I do realize that. And I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I hate to break it to you, we were bored to tears. Listening to you, we were just like, oh, when can we get out of here? Yeah, I think I did stick to pretty dry topics. And the conversation wasn't really that scintillating. For a person who does a lot of rejection therapy and shame-attacking exercise, you're pretty damn boring. Have to be honest. You're as exciting as a rusty nail. You know, I'm really not the most exciting person in the world. In fact, I agree that I can be extremely boring at times and quite introverted and inhibited. It's part of my introverted nature, and sometimes I come off like a blank piece of wallpaper, and inside I have a lot going on, but outside, I can appear quite boring. I find it humorous that you mumbled so much and you were, like, so awkward at times. I mean, that's not like me, and that's not like my friends. We never act like that. You know, I really envy you. You're very charismatic, and you always seem to just bring so much life and energy to the conversation. I really admired that about you and wish I was similar, but uh, unfortunately I'm not. But I'd love to hear any tips you have for me. You know, being boring, that's one thing, but you were actually rude because you didn't ask us hardly any questions about ourselves. Maybe one or two questions. We were just sitting there the whole time thinking, when are you going to ask us about ourselves? That's pretty funny because, in a way, like if someone said that, that would be a bit self-centered of them. But anyway, you know, I think I was overly self-centered. Like I really focused. I really feel bad that I didn't make it seem like I'm interested in you guys because I actually am. And I think it was a bit of nervousness that stopped me from openly, you know, questioning you guys. But I'm sorry about that. I hate to break it to you, but you're extremely rude and self-centered. You know, I am rude at times, and I am too self-centered at times, like just, you know, worrying about my own fears and insecurities and nervousness instead of just forgetting that and connecting with others. It's one of my top flaws, I'd say, that I know of. And next time, try to think of at least one topic of conversation to engage us. You know, I am sorry that if I didn't engage you guys enough, and I hope you'll forgive me. I'm not really the most engaging of people, but I do like you guys a lot, and I had a good time. Even though I was awkward, boring, rude, self-centered, and unengaging. And, to be honest, if you know me, you should know that I come with a lot of those qualities, like being boring, unengaging at times. So yeah, it sounds like a pretty accurate description of me. I'm not perfect, and I wish I was, but the fact is, I'm quite flawed. So anyway, guys, that was really liberating. That helped me, because at the end I was just seeing, hey, you know, it's okay that I'm unengaging, I'm boring. How could I expect myself to be perfect and to be this incredibly smooth conversationalist? Like, I'm not that. That's why I have social anxiety, mate. So this is quite ridiculous that I was expecting myself to be like this all-powerful, charismatic con artist or something, alright? I'm just like a normal human being who gets nervous, who's kind of introverted and boring at times. I feel liberated by that. You know, that was really helpful for me. And I just feel like this technique, whenever I'm kind of feeling bad and beating myself up about stuff, I think, you know, one of my issues is I hold myself to such a high standard. I criticize myself if I'm not flawless, when that's so ridiculous because I'm not flawless. Nobody is. Some people pretend to be, but they're stupid because they have flaws too, and they just won't admit it and won't see it. So this was really liberating, and I suggest you guys try this technique out whenever you have some negative thoughts like, oh, I wonder if they're thinking this about me. Pretend to be that person. And they are, and in your recording, you are thinking that about yourself, just like I did. So, what do you guys think about this if you've even watched? All right, thanks for watching, and bye.